This episode is brought to you by Leo Bato and Associates, ang realtor na patok. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Lourdes Capulong.
Aspiration is okay. Um, running it in your head is okay, but it's nothing compared to actually committing to it and doing it. Right? Did your nerves get to you? Like, am I really gonna do this? Am I gonna do this? What was the transition like? You had a job, you have commitments, you have bills,
Yes.
and then what made you shift? Did you do this full time or did you blend everything in?
Blend it, because those bills is coming in no matter what.
Okay.
So, I was actually working for South Pasadena Unified, working with kids.
Yeah.
And I love kids, man. Kids are the greatest. They're cool. I
Are you sprinkling breadcrumbs on their thoughts so that they can grow up into fine young people?
I do my best
Good.
because they look up to you, and I believe in role models.
Yeah.
Some people are like, no, that's the responsibility of the parents. Yes, to a degree, but if you're in the public eye,
Yeah.
I feel like there should be some accountability of what you say.
Amen.
And for me, I can only be responsible for my brand. So Honore is associated with positivity. Honore is associated
Amen.
with like good music. It's sexy vibes.
Good.
Yeah, of course. I like the ladies.
Yeah.
But it's clean. It's like it's done tastefully, right?
Yes.
And the kids, man, like, cause I have 5 sisters. They all got kids. So
Yes.
I've been around kids all my life, bro. Being the babysitter, being
Yes.
the cool uncle. Sometimes being in the delivery room, seeing them like, yo, I don't want to see my sister like that, man. I ain't trying to. They're like, are you the dad? I'm like, no, I'm the brother. So
Okay. So doing that with a school district and then transitioning into entrepreneurship, was it easy? Was it difficult? Was it scary? What was it?
yeah, it was all that. It was because of taking a chance on your dreams, bro. Like,
Taking a chance on your dream.
yeah, because we're comfortable with the paychecks coming in every 2 weeks.
Preach that, huh? Because a
Yeah.
lot of people are at the crossroad.
Yeah, and especially with me, because I didn't have anything to back up on. My dad had passed years ago. I take care of my mom since my dad had passed. And this is the reason when I came back from the Philippines, when I seen like this is what I wanted to do, dad had passed and I had to deal with that. So that's why my career kind of stopped for the Philippines, and a lot of the Filipinos, not a lot, but the people that remember me, like, what happened to you, bro?
Yeah.
And now I'm finally at a comfortable place to talk about my story, to share.
Yeah.
There's some value with it,
Of course.
And but yeah, just being able to break away from the corporate sector, to say, look, I'm going to invest everything I have. I may only have $500 in the bank, but I'm going to utilize this to make it work.
So you're investing in yourself.
Yeah, invested in myself, and the money that I did make on the road, I got the little keyboards, I got the little interfaces. Once I learned that, I traded it in, got the bigger ones, to be able to get to a point where I have a full-fledged studio to help not just myself, but to help others.
Amen.
Yeah.
How does it feel now?
It feels great. Once again, like I said, it took me 30 years to figure this out.
So finally, it's happening.
Yeah.
And now here in LA, you're plugged into the Filipino community.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
It really happened during COVID. Well, let me go back. When I
Yes.
went to the Philippines and I was at the Araneta, I was little me, bro, singing my songs at the Araneta with Pussycat Dolls, Nicole. Woo. Fine, bro.
Spell her last name. Spell it. Spell it.
SCH fine. Nicole, the rest of the girls.
Yeah.
Man, it was great. And I want to send a shout out to Riza.
Do
Riza
that. Pasqua. One of the best.
She's the one who started it all for me. You have to give the people the props. And if it wasn't
She's
for her,
the best. So shout out to you, Riza.
yeah. So if it wasn't for Riza, I would have never been exposed to any of this. I would have just been like the mixed kid in America. So I thank God for her. She opened the doors for me.
How'd you meet her?
I met her through what's the guy's name? He had a big event at Magic Mountain with Jasmine Trias.
Yeah.
And we're all young, dude.
Dude, when was this? 2005?
This back in the day. bro.
2005,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're like 17, 18.
Yeah, because she
And,
was handling Jasmine Trias at the time.
Yeah. So Jazz, I met Jazz,
Uh-huh.
and Riza was like, yo, let me see what we can do with you, bro. And I had a song Let's Stay Together remake from Al Green, and it blew up over there, bro. And it was enough for them to be interested in me. So I went over there, and Reza says, "Let's go. I'm gonna see what we can do," you know. And they embraced me, bro. It was kind of crazy, culture shock, because I didn't know what to say, how to act.
Right.
You know, I was acting too black, too American, you know, not Filipino enough. But I'm very grateful for her, you know, and I haven't seen her in a while, you know, a few years.
She's actually in charge of what? Live Nation for the Asia Pacific.
Yeah. So call me up, Reza. No.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to give it up to her. But then now. I want to give it up to Ate McDiaz.
Yeah.
Because during COVID times, she was the one who was really working with a lot of Phil Am artists. And somehow she reached out to me on Facebook and says, "Hey, Honore, you want to be a part of this?" And I thought about it, like, because I was kind of salty towards the Philippines. I was like, they didn't embrace me the way I should. You know, I was kind of feeling really bad about it. I didn't think they accepted me, even though it was cool.
Right.
And I was like, let me give it another shot. You know,
Good.
I'm mature now. Oh, I'm trying to be, you know, and I have something more to say versus just trying to be the cool, sexy guy. Like so many of those. But what else do you got? You know, you got abs. Okay, cool. We got abs. What else do you have? You know, do you have something else in between here?
Yes.
Do you have something sustainable within your music and your brand? You know, and I think that's.
I mean, these are good questions,
Absolutely.
and I hope you guys really rewind and write those questions down because
you know the prettiness and all the filters
fades away, man.
Please, man. It's like, I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
It's necessary to a degree, but for me, I can only speak for myself. Like, if I'm gonna jump back into this game, especially in the Filipino market, what's gonna make me different? You know, how I'm already gonna be different, but more. We want more.
Yeah.
You know, and now I feel like more comfortable to talk about the story besides the music.